Greetings, fellow bridge lovers. I'm your host, Kai, and today we are joined by Matt and Andy for It's Your Call. So we do have one of the best New Zealand players in the scene here, and of course we do have Matt Brown. Um, both are legends in their own right. They have represented their country multitude of times in international competitions, open fields, youth fields, all of the fields. So they are absolute legends. And I did want to ask, because you have done it multiple times, so you are very experienced. Is it still nerve-wracking at this point? And what do you do to kind of calm those nerves?
For me, I first played internationally in 2016, and that went really, really well. New Zealand did really, really well, and my partnership did really well as well. Basically, since then, I've always just had full confidence in my partner and myself. I haven't had nerves since then, basically, because I know we can do it because we did it the first time. So
Right. Makes
not
sense.
so much for me.
And then what about
Yeah,
you, Andy?
I find it's really more exciting kind of leading up to a tournament like that because the whole week's ahead of you. You don't know what could happen. You just go in there hopeful. And the more prepared you are, like the more bidding practice you've done together, the more you've played together, the more confident you feel.
Right. So basically, the more practice you've had with your partner and the more that you just trust your partner and trust your bridge, you just let it happen, and whatever happens, happens. I love
Yep.
that. So, today I have a bidding problem for y'all. Are y'all ready?
Sure.
Mhm.
All right, let's do it. So, this is the hand. Everyone is vulnerable, and your partner is the dealer. You are the south hand. All right, so the auction starts off with a 1 no trump opening from partner, 15 to 17 range, and then we get a natural 2 diamonds overcall from east. What are y'all's thoughts at this point, and what call would you have, if any?
I'm leaning towards three clubs,
Okay,
natural game forcing.
Yeah.
same?
I agree with that. And yeah, if you use Lebensol, three clubs is a very good and descriptive bid. And we start with our longest suit.
Right. So most people in the top level play some form of Lebensol, in which if you were to be bidding at the 2 level, you are showing a weak hand just to play. If you have a game forcing hand, you go immediately to the 3 level, showing values, and partner now knows that you're going to game. And then if you have an invitational hand, you'll start with a relay through 2 no trump, which forces partner to bid 3 clubs. And after this, then you can show an invitational hand, or occasionally it's got to be the weak hand by bidding the said suit that you want to be bidding. So the idea of Lebensol is to give yourself 3 ranges. Here, both Matt and Andy are making use of the game forcing range, where we just bid 3 clubs. Partner immediately knows that we're in a game force, and from this point on, you get a 3 diamonds interference from west, and then north bids 3 hearts. So,
Mm.
first thing I want to ask is, when they interfere yet again over your bidding, what would north be bidding with, and what should north not be bidding with?
I'd expect at least 5 hearts now from
Okay,
partners that be introducing the suit by themselves. I think if they were more kind of flexible with the majors, they could have done a double, asking me to bid something else. So I think they've definitely kind of just got 5 hearts and are interested in what I've got.
gotcha. And it doesn't necessarily guarantee any other values. Do you have any thoughts, Matt?
I don't think it's shown extras or anything. I definitely agree that it should have 5 hearts because partner was not forced to bid anymore after they interfered again with 3 diamonds.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I don't think it shows 17 points or anything as opposed to 15 or whatever our range is.
Right, because the shape is just important to be showing. So now that it's gone pass yet again, what is your call at this point?
I think I'd bid 3 no trumps and hope my king of diamonds is helpful.
Okay.
What are you thinking, Maddie?
I would bid 3 spades. If partner does have 5 hearts, it's very unlikely they'll have 4 spades as well because that's not so balanced.
Right.
But maybe it just helps partner. Maybe partner will bid 3 no trump next, or we can get into clubs. I'm kind of scared of this singleton diamond.
Okay. Gotcha. So Andi would be bidding 3 no trumps, and that would be getting played in at this point. And Maddie, as Andi calls him, would be bidding 3 spades, and partner at this point would raise you to 4 spades. So both ends, well, assuming that Matt decides not to continue, would you? No.
No, I
Partner's
would
got
not.
a limited range, and that's all they wrote. So we end up in either 4 spades or 3 no trumps. So I'm going to give us partner's hand here, and then I want to go through some other scenarios afterwards. So partner's hand is ace, king, queen, tight of spades, king, queen, 10, fifth of hearts, 3 small diamonds, and 2 small clubs.
Okay.
So at first glance, are there any thoughts about partner's bidding?
It sounds like partner has 14 points and upgraded with their good 5-card heart suit, which I definitely agree with. So I think that's okay. And it sounds right to bid 4 spades over my 3 spades. They've only got 3, but they're very, very good.
Right. They're the best that they possibly can be, and they aren't completely certain about the clubs or diamond suits.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So next thing I wanted to ask was so both of you opted to be bidding 3 clubs here, completely ignoring your spade suit. Is there any particular idea behind that? Because when you bid 3 clubs, aren't you really struggling to be able to bid the spades later? I know Matt did, but Andi did not.
I think probably we were both hoping we'd be able to show the spades later.
Right.
No matter how the auction progressed.
So like if you bid 3 clubs and then let's say it went pass and then partner bids 3 hearts, would you be showing 3 spades later?
Well, you did.
I would,
Yeah.
yes. I did similar, yeah.
Yes, Matt definitely did, but I've consulted this hand with a few other people, and they said as well that they would double in this position. What do you think about double?
The problem is that partner might get really excited with their 5 hearts, and we might not be able to ever correct them out of their suit because we don't actually have even 3.
Uh-huh.
I think starting with 3 clubs is best because even if partner bids 3 no trump, they've got a diamond stopper and we might miss a 4-4 spade fit then because I won't be bidding again. But we do have 6 good clubs, can help with their diamond stopper they have since our singleton is the king. And our spades aren't so good, so I expect 3 no trump to make anyway, even if we do have a 4-4 spade fit when they bid like that. And I haven't been able to show that I have my spades.
Okay.
I think double is a bad start to describing our hand when we have 6 and 4.
Yeah.
I don't think we can do that later.
Okay. And also, since it is a fairly abnormal distribution that we don't get to see often when partners open 1 no trump, how would you handle this if it just went pass? What's your plan?
I might start with Stamen.
Right? So start with Stamen, and then it's going to go pass. Partner would be bidding 2 hearts. And now?
I'd probably bid 3 no trumps.
Right. You would just bid the 3 no trumps because you've got the long minor and no hope for slam. And what's the point of being in 3 clubs? So let's say we change the hand up a bit. If we gave ourselves more values so that we were more interested in a club slam, if possible. So let's say we gave ourselves an addition like the Queen of Clubs and the Ace of Hearts. If we plopped those down, how would you now handle this situation? You can still bid Stamen, but we have a more interest in getting to a club slam if it exists, right?
Yeah. Now over 2 hearts, I'd be bidding my 3 clubs.
Okay, so we would still be bidding Stamen, and then over 2 hearts, we would be bidding 3 clubs, and 3 clubs is just showing 5 clubs and enforcing values. What would this mean to you?
Yeah, for our part of the world, it's at least 5 clubs. We will have 4 spades because we bid Stamen and definitely game forcing. I'm not sure if that's the same in the US.
I think it is. Makes complete sense to me. After this, a partner would probably just, I don't know, they have an option between like rebidding their hearts to show 5 or bidding spades to show like spades is an okay spot to be. I don't know, 3 spades? Do you have any other ideas with North's hand?
I mean, because North could still have 4 spades, I think 3 spades probably shows 4.
Okay.
They might rebid their hearts to show they've got a 5th one, and because they have nothing in diamonds. But over that, I think we can just bid 4 clubs and really insist on these because we're so strong and our clubs are so good. We've got the 6th one.
Right. And then now partner knows that you have a very strong hand. You've got a 6th club, and you really want to be insisting on the club slam. So after this, do you think that they should be going further, or should they just kind of oblige with more information? Has the club suit been set in this situation?
I think after 4 clubs, we have to play in clubs at this point. Whether they queue with their minimum opening no trump or not, I'm not sure. The ace, king, queen of spades are very, very good. And then they know we'll need them with our 4 spades. That must be very bad.
True.
So I think they probably would cooperate a little bit.
4 spades showing a cue, pass, and at this point, would you just yeet out the 4 no?
Probably, yeah.
The age-old question. 4 no trump. Partner would then show that they have 1 key card, and then
we would follow through and bid slam. I think we probably could have bid slam straight away over 4 spades because we know we're missing the ace of diamonds now.
Okay.
Partner doesn't have it and we don't have it.
So if we did the 6 clubs, and it would probably go pass out. And I think that this action is quite beautiful because South here has only bid clubs and 4 no trump.
Yep.
So clubs is very, very much South's forte. And then same hand where we've added the queen of clubs and the ace of hearts. If we get this auction from before with the interference, it goes 2 diamonds. Definitely would be a 3 clubs bid. They interfere with 3 diamonds. Partner bids 3 hearts. And then it goes pass. Would you just continue with a 4 clubs, or would you show your spades here?
I would probably continue with 3 spades, just in case partner had 4.
Okay.
But again, it's going to be unlikely when they have 5 hearts. So maybe that's foolish, and bidding 4 clubs is best because then there's no ambiguity.
Okay. So it's kind of a toss-up because you might just be like club slam is the place to be, but offering 3 spades and just kind of shaping out your hand.
Yeah.
Okay. So
partner's bid, how do we get back to club?
Yeah, which is the problem. If we bid 3 spades and partner bids 3 no trump, that's really good because we can bid 4 clubs.
Right.
And so that we've got 6-4 again. But when they don't bid 3 no trump, that's very bad.
Right.
Because
so
we can't get back to clubs. So maybe 3 spades is foolish. I take that back.
right, because if it goes like this, now getting back to clubs is difficult
Yeah, we would
because
have to
majors are
jump.
loved.
Yeah.
So if we just bid 4 clubs here with our foresight, it would go pass. Partner would oblige with the 4 spades cue, and we kind of just get into the same situation.
Yeah.
All right. And then you find your glorious club slam. You lose a diamond, and then you're just golden.
We hope club break.
Oh, they do. They do.
They always do.
Yeah. Oh, that's a 6 clubs, not showing avoiding clubs. That wouldn't be good. We're looking for club slam. Okay, here we go. And this would be the final auction if we had a Omega big hand with this wacky distribution. All right, wonderful. We went through a lot of scenarios there very quickly. Interference, we had some Leventhal situations, and how do you bid opposite a 1 no trump with a 6 of a minor and 4 of a major? Thank you very much for all of your wonderful insights, and it was a pleasure having you on It's Your Call. And I hope to see y'all again. So now to our audience, how would you have bid this hand? It's definitely a wacko when we add the values with the 6-4 distribution. Club slam is definitely within the picture. So would you have gone around with Leventhal? Do you play Leventhal? If you don't play Leventhal, what do you do with this hand? All of the questions, leave me some answers down in the comment section down below. And down below, everyone, while you're down there, don't forget that there is a like button and a subscribe button, and both definitely help out the channel, help spread Bridge, and that's the overall goal. So once again, Thank you, Matt and Andy. Y'all were absolutely amazing on this, and I will see everyone next week. Bye.
Right, thanks, Kai.
Thanks,
Thank
Kai.
you. See ya.